Has life got easier or harder? Household spending across the generation. One area of life that's become staggeringly much cheaper today than it was for our grandparents is food. Back in the 1950s, a third of household expenditure was spent on food. Today, it's just 16%. And even in this era of fast fashion and clothes abundance, we now spend less on clothes today than we did in the 1950s. Back then, it was 10% of household budget was spent on clothes. Now, it's just 4%. We are, though, spending more on transport than our grandparents. We're working further away and travelling more. The two areas, though, that have increased the most since the 1950s, number one is housing, perhaps obvious, but number two is leisure. Going from 9% of household budgets in the 1960s to nearly 20% of our budget today. The switch from essentials to luxuries.